Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. And we on our way to C Block. Y'all know the vibes, man. You know, we halfway through the day, man, just out here doing our thing, man. So hopefully y'all having yourselves a good one. Y'all hear them lawnmowers, them noise campaigns. Look like they cut over here already, but we'll see what happens, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens, man. It feel good out here, though, man. You know, I just wanted to come out here, man, and, you know, hop into this scripture, man. Iron sharpens iron. So let's get to it, man. Today, right? Today, we're going to roll with Sirach, chapter 5, verses 10, 11, 12, and 13. We're going big on Friday, you know what I mean? So guess what? We're going to load up on this spiritual voltage, this scripture voltage, you know, so we can have this iron on out here and continue to edify each other and learn together, because that's what we do over here. That's what we about, you know? So, you know, we're going to get into this Sirach chapter 5, verses 10, 11, and 12, and 13. So let's start with verse 10, all right? And verse 10 reads, "Be firmly grounded in your understandings, and let your speech be consistent." You know what I'm saying? Be firmly grounded in your understanding and let your speech be consistent. So know what you're talking about. You know, understand what it is you're talking about so you can be firm and you can be consistent in whatever subject that is. You know what I mean? You'll be consistent with your speech because you have an understanding of the situation. You have an understanding of the subject. Therefore, you know, you could speak with, you know, common sense. That's what I took from that verse 10. Now, Sirach verse 11 reads, "Listen carefully and utter a patient reply." You know, listen carefully and utter a patient reply. You know, and have any of y'all, you know, like ever, you know, been around somebody that won't even let you get your words out? They just quick to speak, but not quick to listen, not quick to hear. They just want to respond. You know, they didn't even fully even get what you was trying to say. They ain't even get your plight yet, but they already saying something and cutting you off. So anytime they doing that, they can never, you know, they can never utter a patient reply because they so impatient to talk, so impatient to speak, so impatient to respond. And, you know, you never, you know, they just only sound belligerent in that because they not even really like, you know, giving a steady answer. They can't even give like a good reply because they wasn't patient enough to even listen carefully. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, you know, listen carefully and utter a patient reply. Listen first, hear first, then you can answer. You know what I mean? Instead of it, you know, because that's how arguments start. That's how arguments start. You got a person cutting you off, then you cutting them off, and, you know, you getting mad, and then, you know, ain't nothing patient about that conversation. Ain't nothing patient about that conversation because neither party letting each other speak. So, you know, y'all both look like clowns. Y'all both sound like fools into that, you know, because y'all not even hearing each other. You see that a lot, I'm sorry, but with these women when they be getting into it. You know what I mean? You ever see these women into it and they just talking over each other and arguing, going back and forth, not even allowing each other to hear what they, you know what I'm saying? Neither one of them, like both of their ears is closed. So they don't even want to resolve. It won't resolve anything, bro. So, you know, we can't be like that as men because, listen, it just won't solve no problems. And, you know, that's what we here for. We here to solve problems. We here to calm the situation. And we there to listen so we could speak and be able to respond to whatever question, to be able to respond to whatever rebuttal it is, you know what I'm saying? And talk with sense, you know. So that's what I got from that verse 11. Now let's get into this verse 12, right? If you have understanding, answer your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? If you have understanding, like if you have understanding, like if you know what you're talking about, then answer your neighbor. You know, if you don't, clap your hand over your mouth. This is scripture. This is not my own words. You know what I mean? I'm giving a brief little, saying in my own words, but this is what it reads. If you have understanding, answer your neighbor. But if you don't, clap your hand over your mouth. Shut up. Shut up is what that say. You know what I mean? You can't tell me this ain't real game right here, bro. This is coming out of the book of Sirach. You know what I mean? And by the way, you know, you're not going to find that in every Bible. I think it's in the Old Testament, but, you know, you could get the book by itself, the book of Sirach. But it is a chapter, and I think the Old Testament, because I got a couple Bibles, and Sirach ain't even in there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, with the people that I listen to, they always bring up Sirach. I look for it, it ain't there. So, you know, Sirach always dropping that game, so I had to give it to y'all as well. So let me read verse 12 again for y'all. If you have understanding, answer your neighbor. You know what I mean? But if you don't, clap your hand over your mouth. You be quiet. You be quiet. If you don't know what you're talking about, bro, just don't even speak on it. You know, now how often do we see people on the internet? How often do we see people in general that just be speaking on stuff that they don't know nothing about? Speaking on stuff that they wasn't even there. Speaking on stuff that they don't even have an understanding of, but they quick to open their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They quick to insert themselves, quick to involve themselves, man. And it's just crazy that you have so much of that, because that be how like a lot of trouble start. You know what I'm saying? That be how that bullshit be kicking off, man, because people want to just talk to hear themselves talk, bro. You know what I'm saying? They want to insert themselves in stuff that they have no understanding of, don't know what they talking about, but they still just gotta say something. But if you don't know, man, listen, bro, it's okay to not know. That be the problem right there, I think, with a lot of people, bro. They don't understand that it's okay to not know. And that's something that I had to come to grips with. Y'all already know, like, when I talk about stuff like this, when I'm even reading this scripture right here, bro, I still talk to myself. And that's what's more important than anything, bro, is being able to check ourselves out here, because there's so many people that refuse to do that. There's so many people that won't hold themselves accountable, and in that there's nothing get resolved. There's no growth. You know, you can't move forward when you don't hold yourself accountable, when you can't take any responsibility. You just stay stuck. You stay stuck in those ways. You stay stuck in those situations, and your outcome is never good because of your stubbornness. Your outcome is never good because of your ego. Your outcome is never good because of your pride. You know what I'm saying? And these days, I can't ride. I can't go on that. I gotta be able to check myself. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do the same, and just know, like, if we don't know something, man, we just stay out of it. We minding our damn business over here. You know what I mean? That's the energy we keeping. And as you can see, it's keeping us out of a lot of nonsense. It's keeping us out of a lot of BS. It's keeping us out of a lot of situations that don't involve us. It don't involve us. It don't involve our energy. It ain't got nothing to do with where we trying to go, the vision, our family. Man, listen, bro, we keeping it moving, bro. We keeping it moving. We minding ours, man. Listen, you can have whatever it is. Listen, I don't even know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't know, listen, I could still be knowing. These days, bro, I swear, I could still know, and I still don't know. I could know, and I still don't know, because I ain't even trying to get involved, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even know what you talking about, bro. I don't even know. Don't call me asking me no questions about nothing. You know what I mean? You could put me in interrogation on first 48, all of that. I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. I could have been right there, and I still don't know nothing. I could have been watching it with my eye. You could have me on camera, and I still don't know. I still don't know. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I got these days, because I ain't going, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping my mouth shut no matter what, man. But you know what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm getting at, man. If you don't know what you're talking about, just be quiet about it. You don't understand it. Listen, that's why it's important for us to gain understanding out here, you know. But let's get to this 13 real quick before I run out of time, you know. But verse 13, speaking brings glory or dishonor. You know, speaking brings glory or dishonor. And come on, you know, you either gonna, you either gonna sound smart or you gonna sound dumb. You know, let me say that, let me rephrase that. Okay, let me read that again. Speaking brings glory or dishonor. So listen, man, when you speak, you either gonna make yourself look a certain type of way or you gonna make yourself look another certain type of way. Okay? That's why you gotta be careful before you speak, because you either gonna bring yourself glory or dishonor with the things that you say, how eloquent you say it, what you know in the talk, knowing what you're talking about. You know, but if you don't know what you're talking about and you speaking on things that you don't know, you gonna sound stupid. You gonna look dumb, and you just gonna, you know, it's gonna bring you dishonor. But it'll bring you glory if you know what you're talking about. You speak eloquently, you speak clearly. You know what I'm saying? You have an understanding, you know, and that's why we got to keep praying for that understanding. That's why we got to continue to study to show ourselves approved. That is in scripture. Study to show yourself approved. You know what I mean? And in the Bible, I know they put it as if it was just for the knowledge of the scripture and all that. But I think it's with everything, bro. I think it's with everything. When you study in school, guess what, bro? You're going to know how to take them tests. You're going to know what you're talking about. You're going to know how to speak because you know you study. You know, when it comes to this scripture, what we doing right now, bro, we studying right now to show ourselves approved. You know what I mean? Even when you at work or things that you out here learning new about yourself, learning new about your purpose, new about a subject, new about anything, bro. You study to show yourself approved, because when you do, listen, bro, when it's your time to shine, when it's your time to be tested, when it's your time to come up, when it's your time to elevate, you gonna be ready. You gonna be ready because listen, you put in that work, you study. You study to show yourself approved, and that's what you're doing out here, bro. You proving to yourself, you proving to everybody else that you can do it. You proving to everybody else that you solid. You proving to everybody else that you putting in this work. You proving to the Most High that you ready. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we got to study this word to show ourselves approved, because guess what? This is what's going to help us throughout our life. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going to keep us grounded. This is what's going to keep us focused. This was going to keep us away from darkness and out of sin. All right? And that's my word, man. That's that Sirach out here. We on that Sirach. We on that Sirach. Not that Diddy Sirach, though. We on this biblical Sirach. You know what I mean? Forget Diddy Sirach. We on this real Sirach. All right? And that's my word, man. My name Sinn, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.